Make sure everything's working. And there it is. Hello, good morning. I'm Spike, and welcome to the video. As you can see today, it's self-taught Japanese level 1 in Rosetta Stone. So I'm going to first apologise for not putting out a video yesterday. I completely forgot that I actually had a meeting yesterday, and that took up most of the day. That's on me. That's a problem with my calendar utilization skills. But by the by, the meeting went well. Everything's good. Went for a walk afterwards, clear my head, and then tried to rejig how these modules are going to end up going for today and tomorrow. So let's get into the thick of it. Yesterday, or the day before, I said I was going to do the reading, so we're going to do that today, and then also the writing. We're going to definitely do these 4 modules here, and then I'm going to see what the time is on the video before potentially looking at the listening, maybe doing the listening as well. If I can turn around and get through these modules in today's video, then that'll make up for what I missed yesterday. We're not posting, so this may be a little bit of a longer content video with regards to documenting my progress in this program. So I've got myself a coffee. I've also managed to recover my lovely little cheat sheet, and anything that I end up encountering, I'm obviously going to add to it and note down. So without further ado, let's crack on and get the microphone set up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brilliant, lovely stuff. And let's get into the thick of it, shall we? Let's have a look, see what we got.
靴、
Su,
靴、つ、
su,
つ、馬、
uma,
馬、う、
u.
う、
Fantastic. So straight away, we're just into the audio stuff, and obviously the recognition of the kanji. So let's go slide 2.
靴、つ、馬、う、つ、
Su,
つ、う、
u,
う、う、
u,
う、つ、
su.
つ、
I'm also going to try and get into the habit of vocally repeating what gets said on the screen in these slides, especially with these ones, just to try and cement in the sounds. Like I say, though, I will be going through and repeating the entirety of Unit 1 from start to finish to fully cement things in. Whether I do that in just the Japanese hiragana, katakana, and kanji alphabets, or whether I do it in English romanji again, that might be an off-stream jobby, but I will be repeating everything to fully cement in the entirety of Unit 1 before proceeding to Unit 2. Especially as we're getting towards the end of this particular learning basics to go into the next learning basics. So,
魚、
sakana,
魚、さ、
sa,
さ、さようなら、
sayonara,
さようなら、よ、
yo.
よ、
Yacht looks like the way that I write pounds, or the pound sign in the UK.
魚、さ、さようなら、よ、よ、
Yo,
よ、さ、
sa,
さ、よ、
yo,
よ、さ、
sa.
さ、
Beautiful stuff. Nice and easy start, I suppose. I mean, the reading ones are relatively easy because they're obviously quite simple. What makes them difficult is not being able to switch between the kanji to the romanji, or the English characterizations.
よ、
Yo,
つ、
tsu,
う、
u.
さ、
Oh damn, sa. No, it was that. I'm an idiot. Too busy trying to drink my coffee.
う、
sa.
さ、
Oh, damn, I've just done this, haven't I? There we go. Sat,
つ、
su, and ya.
よ、
The yaw. Sorry. Oh, I'm terrible. Still not fully woken up, but you know what? I don't care. It's the best time to learn. Let's go to slide 6.
靴、
Kutsu.
靴、さようなら、
Sayonara.
さようなら、馬、
Uma. Uma.
馬、魚、
Sakana.
魚、
These ones are taking a little bit longer to digest, but it's because we're doing this particular set of characterized hiragana sounds. So here we go.
馬、
Uma.
馬、う、
U.
う、さようなら、
Sayonara. Sara.
さようなら、ら、
Ra.
ら、
Let's see. Do I have ra? I have ru. I'm pretty sure I do have ra. Right near the bottom. Fantastic. I don't need to rewrite another one. Cool. On to number 8.
馬、う、
Uma.
さようなら、ら、う、
Ra. U.
う、ら、
Ra.
ら、う、
U.
う、ら、
Ra. Nearly
ら、
selected the wrong thing there. But to learn, we have to make
りん
mistakes.
ご、
Ringo.
りんご、り、
Yi. Ri.
り、犬、
Inu. Inu.
犬、い、
E. I'm going to have to redo that one because that's going to have a mistake in it. But that's pronunciation for you. Oh, it doesn't. It allowed me a second mistake. Oh, that's fresh. It's new. Usually I don't get the luxury of having 2 mistakes on a page. Apparently today I do. Or at least in this slide I do. So we got re and e. Let's go to slide 10.
りんご、り、犬、い、り、
Re.
り、い、
E.
い、い、
E.
い、り、
Re.
り、
Well, this one fairly easy. We've come across E before. And we've had re as well. But not isolated in this instant. And there we can see n and go and nu for inu. It's quite a complex characterization there. Nu.
う、
U. Okay. Damn. Here we go. Now we're thinking.
つ、
Tsu.
ら、
Ra. 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 Ri. U. Ra.
り、
Ri.
い、
I.
よ、
Yo.
さ、
Sa. Oh, that was a little bit difficult. That was a little bit difficult. I feel like I'm being put on the spot. But that's a good thing. It just means I'm stretching out the brain. And again, the learning is sucking it up like a sponge. And again, I'm surprised that I've only made, what, 3 mistakes, 2 of which it's not told me I've made mistakes, and 1 I did have to redo the slide. So that's pretty good going for the reading portion.
靴、
Kutsu. Kutsu.
靴、さようなら、
Sayonara. よな
さようなら、馬、
馬、
馬、りんご、
りんご、
りんご、犬、
犬、
犬、魚、
魚,
魚、
fishy, lovely jubbly. Go to unlucky 13.
魚、
Aha, the ka na
魚、さようなら、
sayo. Oh no, I've done that wrong. No, have I? Sayona. Oh no, say I have done that wrong. Sa yo na. Yeah, no, I've done this wrong. Uh, oh no, I haven't.
さような
Oh,
ら、
oh, oh, oh wow, wow. I was me second guessing myself. I thought I had that wrong. Oh my days, that is an impressive feeling. That is an impressive feeling too. Wow. I cannot. I was really struggling with these too. Um, really, having just learnt them and also having come across them in previous slides. To have the joy that, yeah, I got the first one right. I'm pretty sure I got the second one right. And then to see what options I had left for these middle two. Say your na, but it's not. It's your ra na. And yeah, to these middle two. Oh, that feels so good. I feel so good. I still can't believe I got that right. Because again, those middle two, after I saw which one was in position three, I thought, no, I've got this wrong. Because the kanji didn't match up to what I believe was supposed to be next. Apparently my brain is tricking me. It seems to. I can't believe that. That's really got me. Oh, that feels good. It feels so good. The recognition of what these are, without also again having to reference the sheet. The sheet. So let me just double check this. Sa, yeah. I have got your, haven't I? Pound sign, yeah. Sa, your, I need where's u? U by itself is up there. So your, and then na, we know na, yeah. And then ra at the end. Yeah, I did get it right. Oh my god. The thing is that the reason why it feels like a surprise, it's not just where I thought I was getting it wrong in those middle two, or the position 3 and position 4 kanji. It's because when picturing certain words that are spelt in a specific way in English, the visualization process in my mind, and usually most people, is when you come up with an idea and you can visualize in your head what that you picture it. You have a physical picture, in some sense, of how the construction of that idea or that word is made up and written. And it's the same for Japanese. The issue being is that because it's mostly pictorial in the way that the kanji work, and obviously it's a new language, they're not just simple single letters. They are sounded words as a symbol, right? So like how we have GH or CH, or those kind of concepts in our language. To have that as the majority of the Japanese language, with each concurrent kanji to make up their alphabet, again, more fluid, more contextual. Um, to not have that immediate pictorial imagery happening in my visualization of thinking, particularly when like, oh, I'm gonna say new, and the kanji for new is again quite difficult. It's like 3 separate kanji by itself. You see that? It's not, it's 2. But to me, it looks like 3. All right, so it's being able to pictorialize or visualize the actual romanji of the characters, of the kanji characters, like I have in this list. It's not forthcoming immediately like English would be in trying to spell a word, for example. So trying to spell this, I'm looking for the individual, like, is it sa? Is it yo? This is one that tripped me up. Because it's singular you. It's a singular you for, well, it's the same as the extended H kanji. That's just n. That's singular. There are occasional ones. I'm guessing they're like our vowels, where they have slightly magical properties in a way, where they tie 2 separate parts together, which is why we end up with this either 3-2 format or this 2-1-2 format or the 2-3. It's all haiku, right? In essence, with how the language appears to be structured. So having these little binders or magical letters or magical symbols, these are the bits that are starting to trip me up when they appear in singular words that have a contextual singular meaning. Hence the surprise. Oh man, that still feels good. Smashed it. Well, let's go on to the lesson 3 repetition from the previous module.
赤、
Akka. Akka.
赤、か、
Ka. There we go.
か、先生、
Sensei. For
先
se.
生、せ、
Se.
せ、
See how we got in here? We got se, n, se, I. Sensei. 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 Which is why, again, sometimes you get these binders in the middle of a word that tie 2 concepts together that then conjugate into one word. It's not necessarily a difficult concept to wrap my head around, but it definitely trips you up with these particular unit lesson modules. Oh, it does for me anyway. But again, that's because I'm trying to associate learning the sounds and the pronunciation of said kanji, and this is still very basic, not necessarily plain Japanese, or it's usable, but it's not usable in a conversational sense. This is literally getting the basic structure and understanding of the language. I mean, it's getting there quite clearly. I just haven't quite got the fluidity yet of having a concrete visualization of these characters yet with what I'm trying to use with Ramaji. But it's nice to know that it's starting to get a little bit automated and it's beating my second guessing OCD system that I'm constantly self-doubting myself. So that's good news.
先生、せ、赤、か、か、
Ka.
か、せ、
Se.
せ、か、
Ka.
か、せ、
Se.
せ、
Man, I still can't get over that number 13 slide. Unlucky 13? Not so much.
書いています。
Hey, mouse.
書いています。書いています。
Okay.
書いています。
Let's restart that slide. What the fuck?
書いています。
What?
書いています。
No. Stop mucking around with me.
書いています。 書いています。書いています。
Teimas. Kaiteimas.
書いています。て、
Te.
て、歩いています。
Ariteimas.
歩いています。あ、
Ah.
あ、
I don't know what the hell is going on with my audio there. It's cutting out in my ears. I don't know if it was cutting out on the video.
書いています。て、歩いています。あ、あ、
Ah.
あ、て、
Te.
て、て、
Te.
て、あ、あ、
Hell yeah. Let's go.
せ、
Set.
て、
Te.
か、
Ka.
あ、
Ah. I mean, we've seen te a lot with like tabate. And we've seen ka a lot with imaska and the like. So, yeah, we've seen a fair bit. Set is the new one in this slide from what was happening in the lesson three set.
赤、
Aka.
赤、書いています。
Kaiteimasu.
書いています。歩いています。
Aruiteimasu.
歩いています。先生、
Sensei.
先生、
See how the elongated H is n and E is the end, and they are both binders and therefore magical. Sensei. Because it sounds like they join onto each of these and slightly modulate how the whole word is said.
花、
Hana.
花、は、
Ah.
は、本、
Hon.
本、ほ、
Ho.
ほ、
Yeah, ha and ho. Ha ha ha. Ho ho ho. Shouldn't take the piss. I'm not taking the piss, I'm just laughing.
花、は、本、ほ、ほ、ほ、は、は、ほ、ほ、
What's going
は、
on with this sound? Ah.
は、
I don't know why my sound's being dangerous today. Being weird.
ほ、
Ho.
せ、
Se.
は、
Ha. Oh no, that's ha.
て、
Bollocks. I'll do it again. Ah.
あ、
Ah.
せ、
Se.
か、
Ka.
は、
Ho.
て、
Oh, it's going to do 10 first. Ho.
ほ、
Shit, which one did I do first? Hot. There we go. That's what I was getting wrong. So we got
ほ、
hot,
て、
te,
は、
ha,
あ、
a,
か、
ka,
せ、
se.
書いています。
Kaiteimasu.
書いています。花、
Hana,
花、赤、
aka,
赤、歩いています。
aruiteimasu.
歩いています。先生、
Sensei. And hon.
先生、本、
I didn't actually realise just how automatic I'm
本、
getting because Tabit,
書いていま
Kaite,
す。
I've read that. And the same with Aruiteimas. I recognise Aruiteimas just by maybe it is getting more automatic and I'm just not recognising it. Interesting. Aruiteimas. Although these are very basic school words, like primary school stuff to learning the language, which, is where you want to start with Japanese. Get that solid, stable foundation, learn how the grammar works and how the lettering system works, the alphabet, or the sounded system, and then go from there, obviously.
花
Ha, na,
花赤
a, ka,
赤
ayo,
青
ao. So, a, o, ayo.
青
Nice. I actually got it again. I'm slightly surprising myself. From the time off with how sporadic February was to modules, and then to come back after such a break and find it still stuck. And then again, starting this back up to get into doing these at a decent enough time and getting back into the gist of doing it, like the repetition, the practicing, the art stuff I do off stream. Plus also getting back into the program where I'm solidly boop,
魚さ
sa,
さか
ka,
かな
na,
な魚
sakana. It's
魚
been interesting that even having another day gap and not getting the ball rolling to where I want to be, where I'm just full power machine, so that a lot of this has more than I was expecting, which is cool. And again, being chucked into the deep end, it seems to be working. So I am mildly impressing myself here. But I full credit to the program in how it's teaching me. Which again, I'm hoping you find these cool in
さ
sa,
さか
ka,
かな
na.
な
Slide 3.
か
Ka,
かさ
sa,
さな
na.
な
Name relatively. Okay. Oh, now I've got to do some typing. So we got na,
な
ka,
か
sa.
さ
Another thing I've noticed as well, I'm not just looking at the white bar to determine what it is. I'm now looking directly at the kanji. This is a weird shift and change for me. I'm actually now looking at the kanjis themselves more than I am the Romaji English all of a sudden. That's an interesting change for myself.
さようならさ
Sa,
さよ
yo,
よう
u,
うな
na,
なら
ra,
らさようなら
sayonara.
さようなら
Instances like this, though, I wish the card would zoom in so it's the same font size as the previous one, or they had a better layout for it, because these, I know you can still see them, but they are a little bit far away. For them to be closer.
ら
Ra,
らう
u,
うよ
yo.
よ
Cool.
よ
Yo,
よら
ra,
らう
u.
う
Nice. U,
u,
yo, can't spell, ryo,
yo,
and ra.
la,
Nice. Nice.
na, yo,
Just done this one. Hands on.
ka,
Cut. We know cut.
la,
Right, we're on it.
u,
U,
sa,
and sa. That was definitely easier. Definitely easier. It's all starting. The speed, the immediacy, the intent is coming back now.
sakana,
Sakana.
sayonara,
Sayonara. Yeah. Number 3 is the writing. I've only got them to do. Nice. We'll crack on with the writing, and we're at 31
ao,
minutes.
a,
A,
a, o,
o,
o, ao,
ao.
ao,
This got to be the weirdest sounding soundation or a join up for the pronunciation of the word blue. But yeah, this what it is.
aka, a,
Ah,
a, ka,
car,
ka, aka,
aka.
aka,
Awesome for red. Nice.
a,
Ah,
a, o,
or
o, ka,
car.
ka,
Brilliant.
o,
Or
o, ka,
car.
ka, a,
Ah,
a,
nice. Let's see number 5. Car.
ka,
These are going to be easy. Ah,
a,
or.
o,
Nice one. Number 6.
hana, ha,
Ha,
ha, na,
na,
na, hana,
hana.
hana,
Also, this is one to take note. Ha and wa are the same kanji. Depending on the context, depends on whether it's wa, as in like watashi, or watashi wa, or whether it's objective, like this one, where it is still wa, but then pronounced ha, and then in context, it's hana. So far, I think, yeah, that's the only kanji I've come across that does this, except for ka, which has 2 kanjis, one for katakana and one for the actual hiragana, that obviously we've come across. So that's the only other kanji I've noticed that happens, where there's a crossover, there's an overlap.
ha,
Ha,
ha, na,
na.
na,
Here we go. This is where we've got the ankh style swishes, or the breast cancer swirl, infinity swish, or the half infinity swish for the life.
na,
Na,
na, ha,
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 hawa, ha. Ah, so wa or ha
ha,
and na.
na,
I like this. Ten.
お、
O.
ほ、
Ho.
な、
Na.
は、
Ha.
か、
Ka.
あ、
Ah. There we go.
あ、か、ほ、は、な、お、
Let's go number 11.
青、
Ao.
赤、
Aka.
花、
Hana. There we go. Yeah. Nice. I'm grateful for that particular bit of progress right there. So that's four. Four done. Let's do, we're at 36 minutes. Yeah, let's do the listening. I'll do these two listening ones, and then I might call it there for now. And then tomorrow we'll be listening and reading, and it will be listening and reading, and the speaking. The review, I'll see how the review goes for tomorrow. Might do the review and the milestone on Sunday, because I do have my daughter this weekend. So let's have a look.
卵が1個、
Tamago ga iko. There's one egg.
犬が2匹、
Igu ga niki. Two dogs.
自転車が3台、
Jitensha de sangai. Three bikes.
猫が3匹、
Neko ga sanbiki. There are three cats.
車が1台、
Karuma ga ichidai.
車が1台、
Karuma ga ichidai. There's one car.
ペンが2本、
Pen ga nihon. There are two pens. Cool.
新聞が5部、
Shinbun ga gobu.
りんごが6個、
Ringu ga rokko.
女の子が6人、
Onnanoko ga rukin.
本が5冊、
Hon ga gossatsu.
男の人が4人、
Otoko no hito wa ronin.
男の子が4人、
Otoko no ko ga ronin. Yeah. Cool. Number 3.
6、1、3、5、2、2、4、6、1、2、3、4、5、1、2、3、
Yeah, got the numbers right. These are a little bit more difficult, but I think that's because I haven't quite covered just doing singular numbers yet. So this is probably the best one. Ichi, ni, san, yon, go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then obviously roku is 6. So ichi, ni, san, yon, go, roku. Ichi, ni, san, yon, go, roku. Have I got numbers? I think I've got numbers. I don't have numbers. Why do I not have numbers? I do have numbers. They're on a different sheet. They're on the back of a different sheet because I've saved this one for alphabetized. Kanji. Interesting. But yes, ichi, ni, san, yon, go, roku. But then it's figuring out how the conjugation changes for the context of a sentence when it's polite, impolite, or plain Japanese and perfect Japanese, then whether it's subjective or objective, from person to person, or from person to animal, or to object, that changes the ending of numbers, and therefore the grammar of the sentence.
卵が6個あります。
There are 6 things.
携帯電話が1台あります。
That's one mobile phone.
女の人が4人います。
Mhm.
子供が2人います。
Mhm.
魚が5匹います。
Mhm.
本が3冊あります。
Mhm. So here, for example, sakana ga 5匹 imasu. So obviously there's 4, 5 fish, and it's hiki, 5匹. But then when it's a person, it's in, or it's ri. So, I mean, where is it though? It's like we've got my numbers. What were they again? Yes, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So kodomo ga 2人 imasu is there are 2 children, but futari has nothing to do with ni, the number 2, right? Yon, obviously yon, we can see that there's 4 people, there's 4 ladies, and that becomes yonin. Then with hon, there's 3 books, right? So sansatsu. See what I'm saying? The grammar of, or the how the word particulates in the sentence varies, right? So we've got roku, which is ROKU, it becomes roko for eggs. Again, this program doesn't fully explain why these changes occur in numbers, for example, or in some other instances with adjective and verbal grammar. And again, I assume it's because it's the difference between subjective and objective, whether you're talking politely or impolitely, whether you're using plain Japanese or complex Japanese, whether you're using, or even sometimes historical, because historical Japanese is a little bit different too. Plus also the context of the sentence can change the fluidity of it as to which variation you use. And then also you being polite and impolite, you talking up or down to a person, or to an object, or to an animal. Is it living? Is it not? So there are a fair few things to take into consideration. And although I'm being shown these for the relationship of, I'm not being taught why that is. So there are some things that I feel are missing from the material in this program, which could be better explained. And then also trying to research and find out why these things are is even more difficult to find out why these changes occur in the language. I mean, again, learning the relationships to this, you can see that it changes, but why does it change? There's no full-on description. The joys of conjugation and how participles work in language, especially when it's one that's as complicated and as fluid as Japanese. So, but let's move on.
鍵が4個あります。
Keys, 4 keys.
ベッドが1個あります。
Meddoa.
ボールが3個あります。
Mhm.
携帯電話が2台あります。
So here we see Yonko, Ikko, and Sanko. So again, the ko determines that it's an object, right? It doesn't apply to mobile phones. So why is this not Nikko, for example? Why is it Nidai, the 2? You see what I mean? Again, it changes. It shows you that it changes in context, but it doesn't explain why it changes in context. And it's the why that's kind of bugging me a little bit to fully understand and learn why these changes occur. I know the changes occur, but if I knew why they occurred, then I'd be able to apply that why in attempting to speak a sentence using what I've learned with the relationship stuff that this program teaches or is based upon teaching. So, you know,
カップが1個あります。
it's 1 cup.
電話が3台あります。
That's 3 phones
テーブルが2個あります。
and 2 tables.
椅子が4個あります。
There are 4 chairs. So again, here we go. There's 2 tables. It's now nikko. See, ikko, nikko, sandai, yonko. So again, objects have, yeah, there must be some kind of personalization as to why it's dai and not ko. But then a cup's pretty personal to you because you use it to drink out of. A table you use to sit at and eat. A chair you use to sit on. Although I suppose maybe with a phone you talk in to get to another person. So maybe it is to do with the polite and impolite differences in language. Again, I'm not entirely too sure as to why, because it's never fully explained in this program. There should be some context to the context. That would make more sense.
カップが4個あります。
4 koimasu. 4. Is it? 3, 4, yeah, go. Go is fine.
卵が3個あります。
3 eggs.
カップが6個あります。
Oh yeah, there is 6 cups.
卵が5個あります。
There we go. No, we're getting the numbers down. That's not so bad.
赤い花が1本あります。
Oh no, the one flower. I'm an idiot.
白いお皿が
No,
3枚あります。
No, I wasn't
白い
listening.
お皿が3枚あります。
Yeah, we've got the face.
赤い花が1本あります。
Mhm.
青いボールが4個あります。
Mhm.
緑のリンゴが2個あります。
Yeah, that was my bad. I heard Akai Hana. I heard Akai, I didn't hear Hanaga. I heard Ippon for one, and that's when I realised my mistake. Oh well, it is what it is. So there is 1 red flower. There are 2 green apples. There are 4 blue bowls. There are 3 white plates.
赤いシャツ、
There's red t-shirt.
緑の T シャツ。青いシャツ、黄色の T シャツ。
Cool. So red t-shirt, yellow t-shirt, blue t-shirt, green t-shirt.
ボールを何個持っていますか？お皿を何枚持っていますか？3個持っています。2枚持っています。
3 bowls, 2 plates. It's not so bad.
男の子は T シャツを着ていません。
He's not wearing a t-shirt.
女の子は T シャツを着ています。
She's wearing a t-shirt.
女の人は靴を履いています。
She's wearing some shoes.
男の人は靴を履いていません。
He's not wearing any shoes. There we go. See, a little bit easier because there's more context to learn from and it's easier to follow. Not so bad.
女の子はズボンを履いていません。彼女はスカートを履いています。男の子はズボンを履いています。男の人たちは帽子をかぶっています。3人の女の人はズボンを履いています。1人
There we go. So the little girl's not wearing trousers, the little girl is wearing a skirt. The boy is wearing trousers. The guys are wearing hats. The women are not all wearing trousers. Some of the women are wearing dress. Oh, there. Oh no, there are 3 women wearing trousers. There is 1 woman wearing a dress. Sorry, my bad. Again, my translation skills of the romaji of what was said from the kanji is a little slow, but I'm getting there. Go slide 13.
女の人はスカートを履いています。女の人はワンピースを着ています。女の人は帽子をかぶっています。女の人はズボンを履いています。
The item of clothing is usually the giveaway in these sentences, but I will say that these top 2 between one piece for dress and scatto for skirt helps that they are totally different pictures. As I mentioned before in a couple of videos, and in the video that this happens particularly, there is 1 or 2 slides where it occurs where you've got a dress and a skirt both hanging up, and they are incredibly difficult to distinguish which one is the one piece and which one's the scatto. So
彼は T シャツを3枚買っています。
golden tree
彼
pieces.
は帽子を1個買っています。彼女は帽子を2個買っています。彼女は T シャツを4枚買っています。
I'm glad I got those correct. I heard the first one, I was like, it's going to be one of these 2, and it was Sanmai, so it's 3. Because he's holding on 3 t-shirts plus Kale was a giveaway, I suppose. Kanojo is the female form, Kale is the male form. Right, so on to the last slide for this one.
男の人はコートを買っています。
He's in the...
男の人はコートを買っています。
What?
男の人
That's not a coat,
は
that's a suit.
帽子をかぶっています。
I'm sorry, what? How is that? What?
男の人は帽子をかぶっています。男の人はコートを着ています。男の人はコートを買っています。
They think he's a
男の
young
人
boy.
は帽子を買っています。
What? No. Oh, look at that difference. Okatemas, okitemas. He's holding the coat, and it's not a coat, it's a suit. So I'm a little inclined to say that is not koto, but hey ho. And okitemas, okitemas. So okatemas is to hold, and okitemas is to wear. Oh, they're all to do with clothing, but you can see how the slightest change makes a massive difference. I like that we're on the home stretch of that one though. So let's do the listening, and we get into 54 minutes, so we'll call this the last module.
さようなら。
さようなら。
こんにちは。
こんにちは。Kushti. So we'll do these 17, and then that'll be the finish.
緑、
緑、
赤、
赤、
白、
白. There we go. Green, white, red. Brilliant.
青、
青、
黒、
黒、
黄色、
黄色. Yeah, blue, black, and yellow. Fantastic.
ペンは緑です。
ペンは緑です。
リンゴは緑です。
リンゴは緑です。
車は白いです。
車は白いです。
自転車は赤いです。
自転車は赤いです。
自転車は白いです。
自転車は白いです。
卵は赤いです。
卵は akai desu. Sorry, I had to think about that. My brain just had a fart moment. It's like blank, blank. Uh-oh. Bugger.
車は緑です。
Karuma wa midori desu. Green car.
牛乳は白いです。
Gyunyu wa shiroi desu. Looks white.
自転車は緑です。
Jitensha wa midori desu.
ご飯は白いです。
Gohan wa shiroi desu.
車は白いです。
Karuma wa shiroi desu.
リンゴは緑です。
Ringo wa midori desu. Nice. We like this. Definitely an easier.
それらは白いです。
Solera wa shiroi desu.
それは黄色です。
Solera kiroi desu.
それは赤いです。
Solera akai desu.
それらは緑です。
Solera wa midori desu. Nice. Oh, this coffee's made me yawn.
ボールは緑です。
Boru wa midori desu.
月は白いです。
Tsuki wa shiroi desu. The moon.
草は緑です。
Kusa wa midori desu. Grass is green.
車は白いです。
Karuma wa shiroi desu. The wild car is white. Kusa wa tsuki. Right, this one.
月は白いです。
Tsuki wa
草は緑で
kusa
す。
wa
それらは白いです。それらは赤いです。
solera wa akai desu.
それは青と緑です。
Sore wa ao to midori desu. Sorry, I got back pain.
それは黒と白です。
Sore wa kuro to shiroi desu. And then I missed the solera wa shiroi desu. For the ducks. For the ducks.
太陽は黄色です。
Taiyo wa kiroi desu.
りんごは黄色です。
Ringo wa kiroi desu.
卵は青いです。
Tamago wa aoi desu.
空は青いです。
Sore wa aoi desu. Yeah. Now we're getting somewhere again.
本は大きいです。
Hon wa oki desu.
魚は大きいです。
Sakana wa oki desu.
卵は大きいです。
Tamago wa oki desu.
花は大きいです。
Hana wa oki desu. The book is big, the plant is big, or the flower is big, the egg is big, the fish is big. See why it's primary school Japanese, right?
犬は小さいです。
Inu wa chisai desu. It's a small dog.
花は大きいです。
Hana wa oki desu. The flower, big flower.
犬は大きいです。
Inu wa oki desu. Big dog.
花は小さいです。
Hana wa chisai desu. Yeah. Very small.
彼らは警察官です。
Karera wa keisatsukan desu. The police.
彼女は医者です。
Kanajo wa isha desu.
彼は先生です。
Kare wa sensei desu. Yeah.
私は女の人です。
僕は男の人です。僕は男の人です。僕は男の子です。
私は女の子です。
There we go. Boku wa otoko no hito desu. Watashi wa onna no ko desu. Watashi wa onna no hito desu. Boku wa otoko no ko desu. Sorry, I had to listen to those ones to pick the right one as to who was speaking to who before repetition.
私たちは女の子です。
私たちは女の子です。
私たちは医者です。
僕たちは男の子です。私たちは警察官です。
Yeah, of course. There we go. 私たちは女の子です。僕たちは男の子です。私たちはお医者です。私たちは警察官です。Not bad.
あなたは黄色の本を持っています。あなたは黄色の本を持っています。
Oh. No.
あなたは赤い
Immediately.
本を持って私は黄色の本を持っています。あなたは赤い本を持っています。あなたは黄色の本を私は緑の本
Gotta be. あなたは赤い本を持っています。あなたは黄色の本を持っています。私は黄色の本を持っています。私は緑の本を持っています。Cool. Getting there.
私たちは緑のリンゴを持っています。
I wonder which one.
私たちは緑の自転車を持っています。
私は赤い自転車を持っています。
私は赤いリンゴを持っています。
There we go. 私は赤い自転車を持っています。私たちは緑の自転車を持っています。私たちは緑のリンゴを持っています。私は赤いリンゴを持っています。Not bad, not bad.
彼は赤い花を持っています。私たちは赤い花を持っています。私は赤い花を持っています。私は
Ah, she has them.
あなたは赤い花を持
This
っ
is the one that
て
I
います。
buggered up before.
私は赤い花
Yep.
彼女は赤い花を持って
No, she has them.
あなたは赤い花を持っています。私たちは赤い彼らは赤い彼は
Yeah, I know I got those two correct. Look at this. Watashi wa akai hanai amatames. Okay, and then anata wa kare wa kanojo wa watashi tachi wa kare wa.
私たちは赤い花を持っています。彼らは赤い彼は彼女はあなたはわ
Yeah, whatever. So I'm guessing this is going through the tenses of the verb of the nouns. So watashi wa is me. Anata wa is you. Kare wa is him. Konojo wa is she. Watashi tachi wa is we, as in us, and karera wa is them. So I, you, he, she, we, they. I'm pretty sure that's the same as how we used to learn Latin in school. With how the endings of stuff meant. I'm pretty sure. Might need to look that up. Uh, there we go. Turn to the home screen. 69. Yeah. Okay, so we've managed to do the reading lesson 4 today, the repetition of lesson 3 reading, the writing lesson 4 today, the repetition of lesson 3, the listening lesson 4, and the repetition of listening 3. Not too many mistakes or repetitions having to occur there, apart from right at the end. That is something that I need to get a grip on, is those tenses, I think. I, you, we, she, we, they, or them, which again, I believe is the same tense learning that we did in Latin in secondary school. But yeah, we are getting there. We are getting there. I mean, this is like 2 and a bit months work, obviously. Tried to do, couple of modules a day, and then repeating them off stream just the once through. Maybe doing like a little bit of research. And the same with going back and writing down the kanji for most of the singular stuff that is on here. But yeah, so that was relatively successful. Again, my apologies for missing yesterday's upload. Things got in the way in real life, something that I completely forgot. That's on me. Hopefully it won't happen again, where I forget that I've got a meeting and I get back into using my calendar properly. Like I say, the whole of February sort of put me off kilter with regards to the whole court stuff that was going on with my ex and my kids. So obviously that took priority. But we're back on the horse. We're back on the Japanese. We're back on the coursework. Ready to hit our stride in March after this weekend. Straight back in. So that's the content for today. We'll be looking at tomorrow doing the listening and reading and the 2 speaking, and then see where we're at with the review before I go collect my daughter. So hopefully that'll be tomorrow's video. And I think I'll leave the milestone for after she's left, just so that I've got a nice bookends to restarting things for the start of March, and then obviously moving forward and continuing. And once this milestone's done, see what happens when we hit that milestone. It'd be interesting to see what lesson 5 brings, whether it's encapsulating all of these core lessons, which I assume it will do in some degree, and it's just going to handpick the best or hardest bits, I suppose, into the milestone. Whether that's going to unlock another row to do, whether it's going to just shove us into Unit 2, the greetings and introductions that I've highlighted at the top, who knows? This will be a first for me because I've only ever made it this far before in Rosetta Stone with regards to the Japanese stuff, and I've had this program for nigh on a decade or so. So to have gotten this far, I'm pretty impressed and proud with myself. Like I say, once I get to here, I'll decide whether I'm going into the Unit 2 things or whether I decide to rinse and repeat this a couple of times. If I do rinse and repeat it, I will be going over it in my own time out of stream and then doing the Unit 2 stuff as the content videos for them to go out to keep continuing the documentation. So please bear in mind, and I'll probably discuss this in the review and at the milestone again later on for anyone who might miss it, that I will be repeating this through on my own time whilst you're doing the greetings and introductions. So I'll be doing side by side too. But now that the documentation of me doing this is out there, hopefully this is now materials for anyone else who wants to do this. You've now got most of these modules that you can watch through, see my progress, see my comments on what I'm learning and how I'm learning it, and hopefully you'll be able to apply that information to your own learning with the same materials and see if you find the same thing, see if you're able to then pick up the language of where we're going, either at the same speed or progress that I'm going or at your own, as well as being able to pause at certain sections and go back to relearn things or to test yourself, etc., like I've been doing, or to come up with your own method, either or. As it goes, that's today's video. As always, like, follow, share, and subscribe. Twitch.tv/Chronic7up and YouTube.com/xofficina. I hope that I find some more followers and subscribers. I am trying to get to 50. It's a modest number, but that's when the next set of tools become available for me on both channels. That will allow me to hopefully make, more involved, better content, and obviously more targeted approach, and some more editing tools as well to actually make these videos a little bit more appealing. So hopefully streamline and be more efficient. But as it is, please, like I say, like, follow, share, and subscribe. That would really, really help me out. I very much appreciate and thank you for your support and respect your following. I hope you find these videos and my uploads informative and interesting and a little bit funny. I'm just trying to stay honest and true here to what's going on. So I hope that you come back for some more and follow the progress. And that's it from me today. As always, take care, love each other, stay safe, keep sane, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.